25 meeting of the Wheaton Park District Board of Commissioners. Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Pacharich.
Here.
Commissioner Mee.
Here.
Commissioner Fry.
Here.
Commissioner Barrett.
Here.
Vice President Byers.
Here.
Okay, presentations. Do we have a presentation today?
We're going to do our presentation on the Arrowhead report under staff reports, correct, Dan? Okay, so no
We'll save that
presentations
to the
currently.
end.
Right.
Okay. Donna, anybody signed up for community input? Nope. Okay. Let's get on to the consent agenda. Does somebody want to make a motion on that?
I'll do it. Move to approve consent agenda items A through E with the exception of we'll omit the February 1, 2025 subcommittee meeting minutes. But starting with A, approval of the disbursements totaling $1,179,064.85 for the period beginning February 12, 2025 and ending March 11, 2025. B, approval of the board meeting minutes of February 19, 2025. C, approval of the subcommittee meeting minutes of February 5, 2025. D, approval of the special meeting minutes of March 5, 2025. And finally, E, approval of amendments to the meeting schedules of the Wheaton Park District Board of Commissioners.
Second.
All right. So we have a motion by me and a second by Pacharich. Is there any discussion? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Pacharich.
Yes.
Commissioner Mee.
Yes.
Commissioner Fry.
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett.
Yes.
Vice President Byers.
Yes. We're going to strike item number 1 under new business, remote board meeting attendance. Commissioner Welker is available to attend remotely, so that'll be moot. And let's move on to item 2. Does somebody have a motion about that resolution?
Motion to approve Resolution 2025-01, authorizing appointments to the Board of the DuPage County Historical Museum Foundation.
Second.
We have a motion by Barrett and a second by Fry. Mike, do you want to give a little background on that?
Sure. As part of our intergovernmental agreement with the County of DuPage regarding our occupancy and operation of the DuPage County Historical Museum, we have a not-for-profit charity called the DuPage County Historical Museum Foundation that serves to raise funds to support the mission and the operations of the museum, and as well as provide an advisory capacity as well. The IGA calls for 50% of those members to be appointed by DuPage County and 50% to be appointed by the Wheaton Park Board, with one member being appointed by the sitting foundation board. So we have a return of Marty Keller for another 4-year term. Marty has served as the foundation's president very ably over the last several years. And we're thrilled that he's willing to return for another term on the foundation board. And then we have a newcomer by the, the name of Wayne Rosenwinkel, who has been a very active volunteer at the museum for a number of years and recently expressed interest in increasing his role and responsibility into the fundraising realm and to represent the park board side of the aisle in this foundation. And I'd certainly encourage the board's approval.
Any comments from the board? All right, Mike, would you take the roll?
Commissioner Mee?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Vice President Byers?
Yes. All right, item number 3, which was the Government Relations Service Agreement. Somebody have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the 1-year agreement for services with the Government Navigations Group, Inc. at a cost not to exceed $54,000.
Second.
All right, we have a motion by Fry and a second by Barrett. Any comments from commissioners?
They've been doing a good job for us, so let's hope that they can get us some new money.
Yeah, I'll second that. The funding mechanisms here in the state of Illinois are Byzantine, but they are what they are, and we need help in navigating that and bringing tax dollars home to the Park District, and they've done a good job in helping us do that. So,
If I may, since we've begun our partnership with the Government Navigation Group, and we work together in securing funding from outside sources, since that engagement, we have brought home together $8,014,000 in grants, so bringing that money back home to Wheaton to develop the Park District.
Fantastic.
Good stuff.
all right, Mike, we have a motion by Fry and a second by Barrett. Would you call the roll?
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Vice President Vires?
Yes. Item 4, can we have a motion about the remote board meeting attendance?
I'll move to approve the amended rules for allowing Wheaton Park District Commissioners to attend board meetings by means of video or audio conference.
Second.
So we have a motion by Pacharich and a second by me. Is there any discussion?
Nope.
Just housekeeping, right, Mike?
Yeah, the law recently changed and added criteria for board meetings to be held during a state of Illinois disaster declaration. I think we all know why that law was updated. During 2020 and 21, there was certainly need for a significant amount of remote participation. And then the addition of unexpected childcare obligations was added to the general legally authorized reasons for board members to participate remotely should the governing body adopt that policy.
Thanks.
Okay, is this roll call?
Yes, sir.
All right, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Vice President Vires?
Yes. Item number 5, athletic and recreation program contractual services. Somebody have a motion?
Move to approve the 2025 Athletic and Recreation Program Services Independent Contractor Agreement amounts resulting in expenditures over $19,999 as identified in the board packet.
Second.
Second by Fry.
Yes. Yeah.
Any board discussion? Anybody have anything?
Nope.
So is that roll call or it's over 19,902?
Yeah, we're spending you're authorizing a significant amount of money across all of these contractors, so I would certainly take a roll call vote. Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Vice President Vires?
Yes. Item number 6, Arrowhead Golf Club equipment purchase. We have a motion?
I'll move to approve the purchase of one Toro 5800G sprayer through the National Intergovernmental Purchasing Alliance, administered by Omnia Contract Number 202-3261, at a cost of $80,641.23.
Second.
So we have a motion by Pacharich and a second by Fry. Is there any board discussion? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Vice President Vires?
Yes. Item number 7, Arrowhead Golf Club equipment purchase. Somebody have a motion ready?
Move to approve the purchase of 2 John Deere Gator GS utility vehicles at a cost of $29,727.44.
Second.
So we have a motion by me and a second by Barrett. Is there any board discussion? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Vice President Vires?
Yes. Item number 8, Blanchard Building Parking Lot Project. Does somebody have a motion?
I'll move to approve a contract with Abbey Paving in the amount of $218,557 plus a 10% contingency.
Second.
Mike, do you want to give a little background on that? We are getting some money to pay for that project.
Yes, the entire cost of this parking lot refurbishment, renovation, as well as item 10, as well as item 9, the Central Athletic Complex parking lot, will be funded because of their designations as polling places, both early and day of, through federal dollars that are being funneled through DuPage County. So two parking lots will have 100% assistance in renovating them because of the role they play in the electoral process.
Big money. Thanks for the
Any
help.
commissioner comments? Nope. So we had a motion by Fry and a second by Barrett. Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Vice President Vires?
Yes. Item number 9 is the CAC parking lot project. Does somebody have a motion?
I'll move to approve an additional services proposal with Engineering Resource Associates in the amount of $2,300.
Second.
So we have a motion by Pacharich and a second by me. Is there any comment from commissioners?
Nope.
Mike, I think we can just do a voice vote on this.
That's correct.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 10, CAC parking lot paving projects. Somebody make a motion on that?
Motion to approve a contract with Patriot Paving in the amount of $189,000 plus a 10% contingency.
Second.
Motion by Barrett and a second by Fry. Is there any comment? Can Mike call the roll?
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Vice President Byers?
Yes. All right, we have item number 11, which is the Cosby Zoo staff and overflow parking project. Somebody have a motion?
Move to approve change order number 2 with EP Doyle for a contract reduction of $2,300.
Second.
So we have a motion by me and a second by Pacharich. Any comments from the, yes, Terry?
Mike, do we have a target date for beginning of the lot now that winter is passing?
They're going to begin construction again, I believe it's next week. Yeah.
Thank you.
Our construction, when does the city start?
The city, they will start next week as well. They will create that detour on Gary Avenue,
that
beginning
down.
the 24th.
Yep.
And just for the record, our construction is off of Gary Avenue, and the city's construction is on Gary Avenue, correct? Just to make sure everybody knows.
Good point, sir.
Who's driving through that area. We're off to the side. All right, it's $2,300, so we can just do a voice vote on that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 12, Memorial Park Lines Terrace Shade Structure. Does somebody have a motion?
I move to approve a contract with Innovation Landscape in the amount of $73,420.80, plus a 10% contingency.
Second.
So we have a motion by Pacharich and a second by Barrett. Is there any discussion?
When will that start, Mike?
You know what, I don't know. Rob, do we have a start date for construct? We hope to have it installed before the special event and concert season.
Next couple of months?
Yes,
Cool.
we'll be done before May.
Thanks.
Perfect. It'll be a nice addition because it's a great place to watch a concert, but when the sun's still up, very, very hot right now. Okay, Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me? Vice President Byers?
Yes. All right, item 13, Natural Areas Landscape Maintenance Contract. Somebody have a motion?
Motion to approve a contract with Bedrock Earthscapes for a 3-year engagement for native area maintenance services in the amount of $110,550.
Second.
So we got a motion by Barrett and a second by Fry. Is there any discussion? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me? Commissioner Fry?
Yes.
Vice President Byers?
Yes, so that's the end of new business, and then we get reports from staff. Mike, do you have anything?
Nothing today.
All right. I see we're moving on then to the Arrowhead Golf Club report. We're going to have somebody come up to the microphone here and field some pointed questions about the report.
Oh, yeah, these are going to be tough.
Speech.
I will turn it over to commissioners for questions.
Got any?
Linda, do you have anything?
Yep.
Oh, we have some, okay.
Yeah, Olivia Englert, our senior catering manager.
Good evening, Commissioners. I'm Olivia Engler. I'm the Senior Catering Sales Manager at Arrowhead. And on behalf of myself and the staff here, thank you tonight for allowing us to speak to highlight our 2024 annual report and the exciting events that we have planned for 2025. Starting with the golf department, we ended 2024 with nearly 71,000 rounds, making the highest rounds total for the century. Research from the National Golf Foundation showed that significant gains between 20 and 25% increases in participating from the female players, adults and juniors, as well as strong increases in participating among diverse demographics. Golf is surging and doesn't show any signs of slowing down, which is incredibly exciting. Our staff is very proud to announce that Arrowhead was named the best public golf course and third best wedding venue in the West Suburban Living's Best of West rankings. The 2025 NBC's Golf Pass Golfers' Top Choice of 2025 Public Golf Courses, we ranked 17 in the United States, 15 in the United States for off-course amenities, and number 1 in Illinois. We are very proud to earn these titles. Banquets had a fantastic 2024. We saw a notable increase in social events like baby showers, memorials, and birthday parties. Our hosted special events this year included a Christmas-themed murder mystery, a sold-out dueling pianos event, and the wedding showcase. All were attended and guests had a wonderful time. Looking ahead, Banquets will host the Easter and Mother's Day brunches in the ballroom again this year. Both menus are available online and reservations are open. Additionally, we are excited to host the Wintrust March Madness event tomorrow. To start the year with the restaurant, we hosted trivia twice a month in the bar, which guests thoroughly enjoyed. We will continue with the live trivia on the second Tuesday of each month and introduce live music on the third Friday of each month during the summer. The spring restaurant menu will go live in mid-April, and then we are also featuring the summer classics like the chicken salad and summer power salad. Thank you again for your time, and we hope to see you all at Arrowhead this summer. And once again, thank you, Board of Commissioners, for your continued support.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Let's move on to commissioner comments. Linda, do you have anything?
I did want to commend all of you and congratulate you on the #1 ranking in Illinois, the number 17 in the state. That says a lot. I know a lot of people who golf. A lot of them are sitting here. My husband golfs, my kids golf, a lot of people, and everybody loves that course. And now more and more people are going to come and see what a great job you guys all do. My husband and I were recently, we decided to go to Arrowhead for dinner, and as always, it was fantastic. The staff is great. I mean, everybody's friendly, everybody's happy, and the food is always delicious. So kudos to all of you. It's a great jewel in Wheaton, so thank you.
Terry?
I do. The report's got great graphics as always, and that history page is excellent. It's very beneficial to be reminded of how we got to where we are now. And I always enjoy the staff page. It's a great touch and keeps us connected too. Names with faces. We've already identified our annual paid rounds. Over 70,000. It's a clear indication, of the quality of the course and the interest that people have. We've already, Linda's mentioned the ratings. You've mentioned the ratings. And of course, for the number of rounds we had, Mother Nature was very favorable last year. We had no closed dates in the entire season. That's pretty significant. The driving range, because I use it and I'm there, gets a lot of use. And so it'll be interesting to see where we go with that in the future. Most of the players are here, and I want to recognize, Justin Kirtland and his staff. You deserve some significant credit, for making our course one of the top courses. It's because, how you manage it. I mean, I played it 4 or 5 times since it opened last week, and it's in great shape already. So South Course opens next week.
I don't know yet.
Okay, get us off the paths, Justin. And I want to mention our other, golf course related staff. It's Dan, Kim, Matt, Andrew, Jack, and our part-time pro shop staff, starters and the Rangers, and our cart staff. Everybody contributes, significantly, to our success. Restaurant and banquet staff, once again, we, Dan and Kim get another mention, but, we got included in our restaurant and banquet staff. We've got a great bev cart staff. Halfway House is always managed well. And then we've got, again, Arrowhead's a destination place, whether it be the golf course or the restaurant. We continually get the open table feedback, regarding our restaurant. It comes every, I see it in all of our reports. So you must be doing something pretty good. And then, the number of banquet events, including weddings, continued in 2024. They still like us. We're doing good. And then we can't fail to mention Margie and her marketing staff. You're always keeping us, forefront, with everybody. But, and then finally, I think it's important that, we can note that, Arrowhead employed in 2024, Wheaton residents with a total, wage commitment of about $900,000. That means that we're giving back to the community, and, that we can't say enough about that. We support our 2 high schools on the golf course. They continue to use us. And then I don't see Neil here, but, Neil Del Saro, we couldn't do it without his, building engineer work on a daily basis. So he can never leave us. So anyway, thanks to all of you. A great job. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, Terry.
Bob, you got anything?
Yeah, a couple things. Again, I echo what Linda said, fantastic on the ratings. How do we compare in rounds with this other courses in the area?
That's my question, we can get you that information.
Now.
Quickly, rather than just off the cuff.
No, I know. I don't, yeah. I think 71,000 rounds is fantastic. So that's kudos to everybody. There is a picture here, and I'm trying to find it, golf lessons of the group that's on the putting on number 9. That's a little shady. Why did we put that picture in there? It's Dan and Donna putting. No, great report. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Keep it up.
Bill, you got anything?
Great report. Keep up the good work. People have a lot of choices in the wedding venues and the golf course and dining, and they continue to choose us, so great job.
I've been around long enough to remember, I'm not on the board, but as a consumer, remember when the facility, the brand new facility just opened up and around, was at 05, and it was kind of a disaster at that point from a management standpoint. It was not making money, it was losing money, and Arrowhead's tremendously successful, but it didn't necessarily, wasn't going to turn out that way. Well, that wasn't preordained. That was Mike's leadership, and that was Andy Bendy, and then the rest of you, Dan, who came on, and Kim, who are running operations now, who have run a tight ship over there, know what they're doing, run it in a professional manner, and that benefit accrues to the taxpayers across the district, even if you don't use Arrowhead, because we're able to run a surplus there. Arrowhead takes care of itself, and in fact, we kick money from Arrowhead's surplus into our capital account to pay for projects throughout the district. So it's a source of revenue for us, and it's a tremendous asset, but it's because of the management team that we've had in place there for the last 18 years or so. So congratulations to you all. About the only comment I'm going to make on this report that looked a little fishy to me is the picture of Neil Del Cerro on Arrowhead staff. And I'm just wondering, was that picture taken in 1989? Because it looks like a much younger relative of Neil in there. So maybe, but that's all I have. Thank you very much.
I just wanted to add one more thing. I know someone, and I know a lot of people actually, who continuously go back to have events at Arrowhead. It's their go-to. And whenever I see pictures that they send or post on social media for a baby shower or a wedding shower, I can always tell that they're at Arrowhead. So the fact that people who are living in our community keep going back is a tremendous credit to all of you who work there, especially in the banquet department. I know how I know how busy you guys are and how much work it is. So the fact that people are having a great experience and coming back is a true testament to how well you guys do your jobs. So thank you.
Keep up the great work.
Thank you very much.
I think that's Neil's 8th grade picture, if I'm not mistaken.
It looks like a lot of hair, and it's all brown. That's all I could say. Any other comments, Linda? Terry, do you have anything?
Oh, casino night, fairly well attended.
Big hit.
Staff did a good job. I don't know what our net was, but, it was, everybody who was there, at least by their involvement, they had a good time.
We appreciated the board member support, volunteering and attendance, and I think everybody there had a wonderful time, and we'll put a little more money in the bank account for the foundation to support the museum.
Right on.
You got anything more, Bob?
Nope.
Bill, anything more? The only closing comment will be that Donna and I were the only ones to dress appropriately for St. Joseph's Day today, so Donna, good job. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second.
All right, motion by Baird, a second by Fry. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We're adjourned.
See how.